I want to talk to you about what happened and how this book came about. It was a couple of things. One is that people were frustrated often with going to the doctor and what medicine didn't offer them. And the other thing is that they're repetitive questions that they had every time I saw them. So in over a decade, I've heard the same questions asked again and again. But let's go back to the Western medicine aspect. When they would come to me, they would often feel really angry about the fact that they felt like they'd gone to the doctor and the doctor didn't tell them about different solutions or ways to help themselves. And I would explain to them that that's really not what average Western medicine is for. If you need to go and get some checkup, that's great. They're good to make sure everything's okay. Get some testing done, that's a good idea too. If you need to get something checked out, do a procedure, or you may need medication for something. But don't go there and expect them to sit and problem solve with you about, well, if I don't want to do this, what about that? You know, they're brilliant and they do amazing things. Medicine is amazing in this day and age. What they can do other than saving your life is to fix things. And I realized how frustrated people were that they wanted to find ways to help themselves without always running to the doctor. So I finally had a client ask me if I would write a book that would help them so they didn't always have to run to me or run to a doctor or somebody in order to get their questions answered. And thus here it is. This is the book that came around, Intestinal Health. This book is a practical guide in order to help you because this is my clients' questions. Over a course of 9 years, I'd write them down and I would answer the questions for them. Sometimes they didn't understand, so I would create kind of an analogy so they'd better understand. Some people needed pictures and I'd find books and show them pictures. And then I thought, you know what? It's the same story every time. So what if I actually create, here it is again, what if I create a book that's simple, like a practical guide that you can have on your bookshelf so you can just look it up really easy in the index in the back, where all their questions are listed in the front and the contents. And all you got to do is look it up and it's going to tell you in an easy, straightforward format on how you can help yourself to just feel a little better or to take care of yourself. And if you need to go to the doctor, definitely go. But in the meantime, learn how to be more proactive about your health. Learn how to take care of yourself every single day with increasing your water. It explains water quality, water content, everything about water. It explains about dietary changes that you can make in order to make yourself healthier, improve your intestinal tract, which is over 70% of your immune system. If you get sick frequently or easily, how can you help yourself by changing the way you eat in the day? How do you make your bowels move? How do you stop an upset stomach and soothe something called gastroenteritis? How do you help yourself with that? How do you know when to go to the doctor if you've got gastroenteritis? How can you take care of yourself? And then when is it an emergency? These are important things to know and they're in the book. So I want you to take a look at this book because I think it's going to be a great reference guide on your shelf for you to reference anytime you need that, if you feel that you want to support yourself or you just have a simple question you want answered.